Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
In this video, I'll share with you an incident that took place. It's like I was discussing with my client and I thought I'll share it with you. Okay? Watch the video and give me your thoughts, because it's something nostalgic. For those of you new to my channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist who helps people get well-paying jobs in the Middle East, especially Dubai, UAE. And people also take my services for Canada, Australia, Europe, and parts of US. But my main service is coaching consulting. People book my services when they want a different opinion. Details are put down below. So I was having a coaching session with one of my clients. He's based in Dubai. So as we are talking, after we finished the session, just having a casual talk. And then I told him, there is Amazon and eBay. Thailand has a shopping website which is called Shopee, S-H-O-P-E-E, Shopee. So I just showed him one of the purchases that I made for my daughter. Now this purchase was nothing expensive. You know this, when you go to school, you get a compass box where you open and you keep pens and rubbers and erasers and sharpener and all that. But this particular compass box has these fancy buttons. You press one button, one compartment opens up. You press another button, something from the side opens up. You press another button, something else opens up. Then you turn it around, you press. So it's like a toy kind of compass box. And I told him, I'm buying this for my daughter. And the reason I'm buying it is not because she asked. The reason I'm buying it is because when I was small, when I was a young boy, and we used to go to the bookshop to buy pens and stationery, I always wanted this compass box. But my parents, you know my parents, if you follow my YouTube channel, obviously they said no. My mother said no money. My father said no, whatever, stepfather strict. Or they would say, no, you don't need this. This is just whatever, gimmick. But it always lingered in my heart that I wanted that nice compass box with, you open it, you press this button, this opens, you press that button, and there's a secret compartment. And then sometimes when I would go to school, this is when I was a young boy, and I would see these, like maybe one kid or two kids in the whole class of 30 would have, because it was a middle class school, not rich people were there, or rich people's children. One or two boys would have it. And then we would all gather around to see it and press the buttons. Sometimes you'd ask him, can you just show me? I want to play with it. Or if they were like common friends, they would show. But now, why am I sharing this? Yeah, when you're young, many of your so-called dreams and aspirations that you have, things that would make you happy. Like, I'll give you one example. Hardee's. Hardee's is a burger brand based in Dubai. It's global, but its franchise depends from place to place. Hardee's was a big burger brand. I don't know what happened to them now. And in one of their promotions, Hardee's or KFC, I'm not too sure. But if you buy the toy meal, if you're from the 80s, you'd know this. There's a car that talks. Its name is Knight Rider. Just go through YouTube and type Knight Rider 80s TV show. So in this series, there is this car which is called Kit. David Hasselhoff, who is the Baywatch star, and those days he was a heartthrob. And this car was, 80s computer, talking car. Tesla was not invented. And computers were the CRT monitors, big, bulky, and obviously could not talk. But this one, obviously it's not talking, it's not a computer, it's someone's lending their voice. But it shows buttons, colorful buttons, orange and red. And this car is a computer and it can drive by itself. And you should hear the soundtrack. Oh, the soundtrack was amazing. So as a small boy, I was to see the TV serial, and I was lucky because my stepfather liked to see it. So I was to stand and watch 8 o'clock night. He would allow me to see it. So obviously you have that fascination for the toy car. So Hardee's was selling this toy car. Now it was not a high quality, super expensive. It's just the cost of a burger meal. But the car was pure plastic, cheap pure plastic. The front wheels were, you put a little pressure, it'll brake. So they were not even revolving around. It's not like the Hot Wheels. They're just like two-wheel plastic, this thing stuck with one bendable, metal, small little rod, plastic car. And the back of the car was this, you pull it back and then leave it, it'll go front for a few meters. So that was a car. But obviously because it looked like Knight Rider, I wanted it. Oh, how much I asked my parents, how much. They never bought it. Until one day I cried like crazy. And my aunt told, that time she was not married, my aunt told my mother, at least buy, for the poor boy. She said, okay, but she didn't buy. Finally, when they did decide to buy, I don't know when, the promotion was over. I was so heartbroken. They asked me, okay, you can buy the burger and take another try. I said, I don't want. They didn't buy any burger, nothing. So, I have so many of these so-called memories, incomplete memories of my parents not doing things for me. Like, they never celebrated my birthday. Never. Just once, that was also peer pressure because my cousin was celebrating. So they teamed up together and they said, okay, for Loy, we'll cut a cake. And my cousin's friends were called in as my friends. They never celebrated my birthday. In fact, my own mother, I'm not crying about this, I'm just telling you facts. She never even remembered. I'm telling you this, not a joke. I had to remind her for my birthday. Stepfather too never wished me. And he would have this policy where on my birthday he would beat me extra or shout at me extra out of pure spite. Check, what is my homework, why didn't I complete, and beat me, hit me, discipline me. So the only happiness that I used to get is take a box of Macintosh quality street chocolates and distribute. But because that was expensive, she would give me Danish, I don't know if you know those biscuits. This is someone who is in Dubai would remember all this. And thanks to Shopee, I've been able to buy some of these good old stuff that you don't get here in Thailand, especially Samui, quality street chocolates, just to taste, bring back old memories. I bought it for my daughter basically. I taste one or two and rest give it to my daughter. Quality street. Nido milk. Should Google search this. Nido milk powder, Horlicks. Horlicks is available in India, but I used to love Horlicks. Cold milk, ice cold, and put Horlicks at the top, it would float. And then it would form like thick, small, like balls with, and it was nice to munch on it. So these bring back memories. The chocolates like Quality Street, Cadbury's, Nido, the compass box, all the stuff that my parents would say no. And today obviously I can buy them, but I don't buy them for me alone. I buy for I buy it. Okay, kind of makes me feel happy I can buy it. Buy it, taste it a little, and offer my daughter. So even this compass box, my daughter obviously doesn't know about it, doesn't have any memories. And if I buy it for her, she'll just look at it and play with it or whatever. But I buy a lot of toys for her. Every 3 days to a week, I buy a toy. Why? Because when I was small, if I wanted a toy, I had to wait till Christmas. And by the time Christmas came, my parents would shamefully buy the cheapest, most useless thing, like Ludo, just play with the dice. And while other kids in our church, they used to have, parents will buy the gifts. There's one guy dressed up in Santa Claus, and they will show as if it is Santa Claus has bought these gifts. Like the guy will put on an act, and all kids will wait, age group. So when it was my turn, Loy Machedo, I would get Ludo. My gift size would be small. The other gift size children had big. So I'd open it and my heart would sink. The priest, Father Angelo, he was from St. Michael's Church. He made a very smart and intelligent move. He said all children, parents to stop bringing their gifts, because children compare. I have a small gift, he has a big gift. I have a cheap gift, he has an expensive one. So all of them will get the same gift, a chess set. Okay? And whatever you want to give them extra, give them at home. Beautiful, beautiful. Me also, I do the same thing. When I buy my daughter anything, if there are other children at the side, I make sure it's not shown. But if there are other children and I'm buying, not an expensive toy, but a chocolate or juice, I make it a point to buy for that small child, because there are a lot of people who are not very rich or well off. And I'll tell you, my heart breaks when I see a small kid mouth watering, seeing my daughter eat a chocolate or juice. Like that day when we went to the market, my daughter met her school friend. Her mother has a small shop selling barbecue chicken. My daughter was sucking on a plastic, this thing that has chocolate in that. There is I don't know, in Dubai they used to have a tube like a toothpaste with chocolate in it. I used to always suck on that. It's nice. Hardly $1-2. So my baby was busy sucking on that thick chocolate which comes in a tube. And her two friends were there from school. And they were looking at her, and children, they feel, no? So what I did, I took my daughter. I didn't allow my daughter to eat in front of them. Not good, no? Because the mother will say, let her eat. And so I took my daughter with me. I told the lady, I'll come back. Went to the 7-Eleven store. Got cheap. It's not at all expensive. Hardly less than $1. Some juice, or there's $1, $2, whatever. Bought chips, juice, whatever. For all the three, my daughter and this. And what she was eating, made sure that was also there. And I gave it to these two girls. And I came back. And even my daughter. And I bought the same. So there's no comparison. She got which flavor. Sometimes you buy strawberry and other one chocolate. They'll say, I want this, I want that. And that actually happened. Once the smaller one saw, I don't know, one small chocolate there. Small one. And the other one thought she didn't get. So she grabbed it. I said, no, both have the same. Check your plastic bag. So they all sat down together. I waited for 20 minutes, let them finish. So overall, what I'm trying to tell you is, even though I'm an adult, even though I'm 46 years old, I'm old man, whatever, these memories are there of childhood. Incomplete memories where, you never gain the happiness. And that is what I want to give my daughter. I mean, there are so many things like that Night Rider car, Go-Bots, just cool such Go-Bots intro, Centurions. These are toys like Transformers. So I could never get them. So after I got even Tintin, Tintin comics, Asterix and Obelix, I purchased all of them. Because when I was young, I couldn't buy them or read them. So even though I don't read them, I bought a collection and kept to satisfy that beating heart. And that my daughter will read now. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. And my message to you is, if in case you're young and your parents have not bought you what you want, don't feel sad or bad. You can fulfill your dreams. Because your future is in your hands. You can do it. So don't lose heart. Alright? And yeah, when the compass box comes, I'll show you a nice little video. Yes, I'll show you a YouTube shorts. And let's see what is my daughter's reaction to it. Alright? Feel free, comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Chalo.